Wantam. Wantam. Maumbwa. Umbwa. Wantam.
Yes, hello folks, welcome back. I am hoping you are doing well wherever you are. Now, one of the things that is now taking place or trending in Kenya's political scene is the president is sure that the Kamba nation will vote for him. And he said himself that he would never allow Kamba people to be on the opposition side. In fact, he's even saying Gachagua, Kalonzo hawana akili.
Yani hao watu wanatubeba ufala sana. Yani wanatubeba ufala kiasi ati watasema tu Wantam, Kasongo, must go ati alafu wafanyiwe serikali. Kwani wanatuona sisi ni wajinga kiasi gani? Sisi ni watu tuko na akili bwana. Hakuna mtu atapatiwa kura kwa sababu ya sura yake. Hakuna mtu atapatiwa kura kwa sababu ya kabila yake. Ama apatiwe kura kwa sababu ya kisirani ama matusi. Mimi nauliza nyinyi watu wa Migwani, si nyinyi ndio mnachagua viongozi? Si mnachagua MCA? Si mnachagua mbunge na governor na senator? Na si rais nyinyi ndio kuchagua? Niwaulize, saa ile mnachagua rais ama MCA ama mbunge ama governor, mnapima yeye na sura ama na kazi? Mnapima yeye na kabila ama na kazi? Mnapima yeye na kisirani na matusi ama na kazi? Si kila mtu anapimwa na kazi yake. Kama mtu hana kazi aende akiendanga. Ama namna gani? Unasemaje?
That's what he's saying. Listen to it. Yes, now, of course, as a politician, you are allowed to campaign in all corners of the country because that's what they need to do. But now, I don't see any situation, or I don't see it coming, that Kamba people will actually abandon Kalonzo Musyoka and go to William Ruto's side. It can't happen. There's no way the Kambaland will vote for Ruto. You see, in Kenya, we vote in blocks. Like Nyanza, vote for someone, Rift Valley for someone. That's how it is. And unfortunately, this has been happening ever since independence. That's what we see. We have the kingpin wa Nyanza kama Raila Odinga. We have kingpin wa Rift Valley kama Ruto. Kingpin now wa Mount Kenya with Rigiji, and kingpin wa Kambaland with Kalonzo Musyoka. That's how it is. And politicians, they usually organize themselves based on numbers. And now, the powerful organization or powerful alliance that seems to be taking the next election or winning the next election is the Kalonzo Alliance. Because you have Kalonzo, who of course has maybe some 4 million votes from the Kamba people. Gachagua, who is having 6 million votes. You have Eugene Wamalwa, and of course Natembea is in the team, who of course enjoys some 5 million from Western. And of course Matiangi. And Matiangi represents half of Nyanza. They put it that way. And of course, this is a powerful coalition. And when we talk about William Ruto's coalition, we have Ruto, Mudavadi, who of course does not control the Western region. Mudavadi and Rectangular, they don't control Western region. So there's no, they don't do much for William Ruto. Yes? And you see, Raila Odinga, who of course people feared that he would support Ruto. Raila even said himself that he was not going to support Ruto. He just gave him some experts to help him. So, with the demise of Raila Odinga, Nyanza is exposed. And Nyanza will not vote for one person. It will take politicians hard work to actually win votes from Nyanza. So Nyanza is not a guarantee for Ruto. Even though we are seeing Wanga and of course Atandi trying to convince the Nyanza region to vote for Ruto, but that's not happening at the moment. So, after all these factors, what I'm seeing here is that Ruto is left to battle the Kamba nation.
Mulinieleza ya kwamba mambo ya stima hapa kwenu wananchi wengi hawajafikiwa na stima. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Si ndio? Si mmeweka mikono juu karibu hii mkutano yote hakuna stima? Sasa mimi leo nimefika hapa na waziri wa stima na nimemwambia hii Kitui ilibaki nyuma siku mingi, hasa kwa maneno ya stima. Wananchi hapa wanalalamika ya kwamba makwao bado iko giza. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Na unajua mahali iko giza shetani anapenda hapo. Maana namna gani? So shetani anasumbua hii watu sana. Ama namna gani? So tumelete hapa maneno leo. Serikali ya Kenya tumetoa pesa shilingi bilioni 2.3, 2.3 billion kuunganisha manyumba ya hawa wananchi.
That's why you see he's been sending, people to go and convince Kalonzo to join his government. And Kalonzo has refused because he has seen that the president has sensed defeat. So he wants to actually dismantle the opposition.
Unajua hawa majamaa mimi nashindana na wao. Mmesikia mambo yao? Mambo yao ni matatu. Wantam, Kasongo, Masgo. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize. Hiyo ndio siasa yao inaishia hapo. Inaanza kwa ukabila, inaenda kwa matusi, inafikia kwa kupingana. Sasa leo wanapinga housing, wanapinga soko, wanapinga model ya elimu, wanapinga SHA, wanapinga kila kitu. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize, na sio ati wanapinga kwa sababu wako na maoni ama agenda ama wao, they have no plan. Hawana maoni tofauti, agenda hawana, sera hawana, mpango hawana, hata akili.
So today in Kitui, Ruto of course took some goodies, and of course we are seeing him opening markets. But in politics, this don't count. Yes, you can't just say that now I want to open markets, maybe in Rift Valley. Then assume that now since I've opened these markets, now these people will vote for me. In politics, that's not how it happens. Okay? Because even at the moment, if you ask me, I will tell you that William Ruto has done a lot to the Mount Kenya region. Amejenga mabarabara, amefungua markets, amefungua mashule, like he has done a lot there, I'm telling you. But now, that region is considered the opposition. In fact, the Mount Kenya people don't want anything to do with Ruto, despite him having done a lot for them. That's what politics is. So he might have done a lot of things. So Ruto thinks that now by doing this in Kamba nation, it thinks that now the Kamba people will vote for him automatically. That cannot happen. And that's not how politics work in Kenya. Yes, that's not how politics work in Kenya. Because by doing that, people will assume that you are doing this so that we can vote for you. No, we can't vote for you. So that is now the matrix behind it. So Ruto's, Ukambani, visit or camp might not do much for him. Of course, he will enjoy some support because he's having powerful people like Alfred Mutua, who of course has been controlling some parts of Machakos, and Mutua of course gave Ruto some votes for Machakos. But Kamba Nation as a region, now that they're having their own as a flag bearer in the next election, is Kalonzo, the Kamba Nation cannot really vote for Ruto because they will they will vote for Kalonzo because they want also their son to be the president. And should Riggy G, agree to deputize Kalonzo, I'm telling you what, William Ruto will reach Sugoi early in the morning na bag zake za manguo, because that force is so powerful. And that explains why we are seeing Kenya Kwanza people trying to convince Kalonzo to join the government. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they know it won't be easy for Ruto to defeat Kalonzo wakiwa na Rigiji. It's not that easy. If it was easy, the president would have been relaxing that. No, angosea amenyamaza tu. Angekuwa na panic yote tunaona. Angetulia tu. But he has seen that it won't be easy for Ruto or for himself to beat Gachagua and Kalonzo as a pact. And had there Matiangi, had Uhuru Kenyatta there, had akina Natembea. It cannot be that easy. So that's what's happening. So this combination, visit by the president. Of course, if it is for development, it's okay. But if it's for support, I think that won't work, because even yesterday we saw Wiper leaders really bashing the president, attacking the president, telling him that you need to respect Kalonzo Musyoka because he is the interim leader of the combination. So you have to respect Kalonzo Musyoka. Don't come here and tell us that Kalonzo Musyoka atiana akili. No. Respect our kingpin. That was the message that was delivered today in Kitui and yesterday in Makueni. And one thing that intrigues me about this visit is that I have seen the crowd, and to be fair enough, you will be tempted to think that this crowd was not organic. Like you see, the number of people, the response and everything. In fact, you will realize that the president was just talking to some few people who were just there, arranged to cheer. But when you compare, when Gachagua is in Okambani, Gachagua Wanga anapata a very big crowd. So tell me, do you think Kama Nation will stick with Kalonzo Musyoka, or do you think they'll be swayed to go to to Ruto? Thank you guys. See you soon. Thank you.
If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dota Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.